All right. Good morning, people. Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the live stream. welcome back. Let me just get this up here. Just have a quick look at the news here. Just see what we got going on for today. Let's have a look. Make sure you can hear me. Let me make sure we're on over here. Cool, beautiful. All right. What time is it? 52. Cool. We'll start in a second. CPI day today for the US dollar. Let me let the Zoom guys in. Here. Where are we? Alrighty. Zoom guys are joining. Good morning, Zoom guys. Good morning. We'll let everyone join in. I'm just having a quick look at the news here. We have some pound news coming in this morning, 7 a.m. London time, in about 7 minutes here, and we also have CPI today for the US dollar, which is going to be very, very big news. Good evening, Brian. What's going on, man? Admit everyone here. Let everyone in. Yeah, so CPI is going to be very, very big today for gold. I think you could see some spikes higher, actually. We'll break that down properly in a second. I'll wait for everyone to... Wait for all the Zoom guys to join in before we get started here. I was just here anyway, so I thought we would still just jump on. I hope you guys are doing well. Gold didn't end up doing... didn't do too much yesterday, actually. Had some little intraday scalps, but you know, nothing crazy all in all. Even New York session just kind of ranged. But I think from today onwards, you should be pretty busy. You got pound news tomorrow, 30-year bond auction on Wednesday. Thursday, PPI, unemployment claims, retail sales, and then on Friday, Empire State Manufacturing as well. So big news coming up this week on gold. Let me go back to today. Oh shit. So hopefully London may chop. So if we do take any trades, they may just have to be little scalps, quick in and out moves. But we'll break down the whole markets in a second. Have two Trade of 850k accounts. Can I use a trade copy using TradingView? Hate TradingView platform. Nah, I don't believe so. I don't believe you can copy trade through TradingView. I don't believe there's any way to do it. Afternoon. Hey, what's going on, Ross? But I mean, the Trade of 8 platform is pretty simple, to be honest. Once you got the trade copier set up, it's pretty easy. You should just pressing the button and like it's all done. You can do all your analysis on TradingView, then just execute on here as well, and not even actually watch it. But no, I don't believe you can use. I don't believe you can use a trade copier on TradingView. I don't think TradingView has that function, unfortunately. Can international students open a broker account in Oz? I have absolutely no idea. No idea. I've never been an international student opening an account in Australia. No idea. Want to risk 750 per trade on Tradeovate, but I don't know how to do it with copy trade into accounts. Well, when you do it on Tradeovate, you do double the lot size and double the contract size for it to be the same. So you'd want to be risking double, which just mean you do double the contract size on any risk calculator. Just work out what it would be on the one, and then just execute with the double, and then that will take half and half on each of the accounts if you have it set up correctly. Good morning, all. Good morning, Vivian. Good morning. Morning, Aaron. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, man. Good morning. All right, what time is it? A couple more minutes. I think everyone's pretty much here on Zoom, so we'll get started in a second. So it'll be 1,500 spread between two accounts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. So whenever you have it set up here, like if you want to, let's say if I want to trade 2 contracts per account, but I'm on a trade copy, I'm on the group account, I would change this to 4, and that'll do 2 on each. Yeah, it's pretty much how it is, man. Yeah, it's a bit weird at first, but yeah, you will get used to it. Yeah, you just got to make sure you're always selected on the group account, and then just do double the contract size, so it can go onto both accounts. It is a little bit weird, yeah. It's a little bit weird doing double the size. It does feel a bit strange. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to do it, man. Yeah. All right, is everyone here? I think everyone might be here. Let's have a look. Let me just play this. Got it, thank you, right? Yeah, all good, man. No worries, no worries. Let me... Where are we? All right, I think everyone's here. We'll start breaking down the charts here. See what we got going on for today. There's a little scout we took yesterday. I'm going to get rid of that. I just let me just make sure no one's in the waiting room. I just yesterday passed another Top Step account using the Top Step X platform. So I'll do a video soon breaking down the Top Step X platform, because I do actually I do really like it. It was actually really clean to pass an account just using the Top Step X platform. But yeah, let's break this down and
recording in progress.
Get started here on gold. I am watching this closely actually. I'm gonna see this close in like 30 seconds because I'm trying to see if this 30 can bounce off this support and retrace to some of these highs up here. Previous 30 had a little double bottom here. Just grabbed the double bottom and rejecting. So I was trying to see if this 30 could flip bullish and have a drive up to these highs. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen just yet. So we'll do a little bit of our top down here. These were the levels from yesterday. We still have these major highs up here. But let's have a look at this daily. Congrats, Michael. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, this daily is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful, actually. This is really nice. So, Tom's in the waiting room. Let me get him in here. The reason this daily is looking so nice on gold is because you have that's a terrible drawing, but you have 3 daily equal highs that have all respected each other before this push down. So if ever you're going to see like a next big move on gold, you're always going to come up and how do I take off waiting room? I'll figure it out after. Yeah, if ever you're going to see a next move on gold, there's no way gold is going to have a drop down without grabbing these daily highs. So the fact that we have 1, 2, 3 daily highs that have all respected each other, you could see CPI today wick out a lot of these highs. So I'm going to mark on current daily highs, and I'm also going to mark on yesterday's high as a potential target as well. Good fam. Hey Chris, what's going on, man? The nice thing about coming into London today on gold is you're already liquidating yesterday's low. So same thing as the highs. If you're going to have to push up, you're going to come and re-grab the lows. So currently here on gold, we're grabbing yesterday's lows with 1, 2, 3 highs up here to come and grab. So this daily is looking really nice here. Let's have a quick look at this 4 hour. So these are our 4 hour levels. You're never going to come up without grabbing that high, so you'd probably just be watching this high here on gold. You are grabbing these lows pretty nicely. Looked like Asia had a grab of some highs and a little sell-off today. I didn't trade Asia. It's my first time jumping on the charts here with you guys as well. So 4 hour, you still got oh, why has that changed? The 4 hour closes at 9 AM now. Why has that changed? Is that the clock changes? That's annoying. Yeah, 4 hours going to close in like 2 hours here. And you pretty much want to be seeing how you're going to react around this support to see if you're just going to get a little retracement higher. But yeah, CPI today could wick out a lot of these highs. You also do have a lot of lows down here to come and grab as well. But in terms of London, I'll worry about these lows later into the US session. But in terms of London, we're trading around a very nice level of support with some very nice daily highs to come and grab. So previous hourly just closed nice and doji. We could actually see some buys here soon. You have a very nice double top up here. You're grabbing these lows. You got these highs all the way up here. Previous hourly's just closed doji. If we can see this current hourly start to flip bullish, you could actually see some buys here on gold. What would you be risking? I'm gonna have to drop down pretty soon here because we actually may see this flip soon. Let me just go. I'm gonna go straight to the 15. Let me see, 5. Yeah, 15. 15. Kind of had an evening star there, pushed down, grabbed this little double bottom, closed back bullish, no top wick, instantly pushed up. You got some highs like we just gave here to come and grab. And if we measure from here back up into here, that's like a 40 tick retracement area, and you'd probably be risking off the current 15-minute low. So we have 18 below there. You're only 3 minutes into the 15, so you want to see it maybe push down a little bit more first. Come and maybe retest this area one more time, and then you may be looking for a buy order here on gold for this to continue to re-break these highs and have a retracement. There's so many highs to come and grab on gold today that I think CPI is probably going to give some pretty nice trades. I think it has some nice opportunities today. That fucking smells good. I just kind of very quickly rushed the top down there, but I'm just going to see. I don't want to miss a trade because we're too busy trying to break it down. But let's just see if this can start to re-break its high and re-flip back bullish. What time frame am I on here? 5 minute. So 5 minute. Nice little morning start here on the futures. You got a pretty decent upside target here. Had that 30 just closed, not 20, 30. So yeah, you got some lovely 30 highs to come and grab, like all the way back up here as well. I think even if gold's gonna continue breaking down today, you very well could see this top wick up into here, grab the liquidity before re-breaking the lows and pushing down. And by that point, if you do get the buys, you're already 20 ticks in profit. You're already break even and securing some partials. Top step like to trade news. The others I'm in don't. Yeah, you can trade news on top step, man. Yeah. Which one does? What was the other one you were trading, man? Was it Take Profit Trader? Take Profit Trader, you said, I believe. Can you not trade news on with them? They don't allow news trading. Yeah, that's pretty crazy for a futures prop firm, man. Field. That's pretty crazy. And my funded futures don't allow it. Yeah, that's typical, man. Typical. That's crazy. Yo.
I just got triggered on the exact same thing. I just noticed that order field.
Nice. Yeah, I'm surprised that my funded futures and Take Profit Trade don't allow news trading. That's pretty crazy. Oh, cool. There's a nice quick little drive there. I'm used to this Top Step X platform. What's this? You're risking a point 5, 15 low. Grabbing previous 15. You may have to manage this soon. May have to manage this soon. Let's see. You're ideally looking for this to run all the way back up into these highs. But you are currently instantly grabbing the 30 highs. So you're grabbing previous 30 high pretty instantly. So if we do start going back down to break even, probably have to manage. But let's see. It's quite a nice quick push up.
Did a nice level too for like a fake out. That would have caught a lot of people trying to take this whole breakout.
Yeah, nice man. Oh, look at that! Quick little reaction there. Are you in that trade? Yeah, I'm in that trade. Yeah, saying as it flips bullish. You want to have your buy order in. Yeah, look. Yeah. I'm only at like 2 contracts, up like $200. Nothing crazy, but it's a very nice little quick reaction. I'm trying to see if this can run up much higher for like a potential like 30-ish tick push, but it was literally just taking the buy on the break of the 15-minute high as it was creating the bottom wick. And pretty much at this point, you're going to be able to go break even very soon here. That's why I stopped doing the top-down analysis, because I knew this push was going to come in. And there's been so many times recently where I've been breaking down the charts, and it moves as I'm talking about it. 5 minutes creating a nice little double top up here as well around these highs here. May not survive the bottom wick of the next 5. I kind of did want this 5 to quickly wick out these lows, and I would have put in a little bit more, but just opened it and see pushed up. But it was based off the 15. This double top up here is beautiful today. But if we don't drive from here, you may just grab that little 5-minute low, and if so, we'll just look to go in again. Explain when you entered. Yeah, I will do. Let me just see how this goes for a second, and I'll break it down. Last 1.5 hours range between 84 out. Close above the range. It was pretty nice on the 30-minute, because the 30-minute had grabbed previous daily lows, had a little double bottom, grabbed the double bottom, closed back above, instant bottom wick. Hourly still holding at this massive support. And you're pretty much buying up into previous highs. And all you do is just take it. 15 also did give that beautiful quick bottom wick as well. Five minutes still pushing up nicely here. What was our risk on that trade? I think it was maybe like 18, I believe. Well, fucking hell, not that small. Here. I'll break it down. Yeah, I'll break it down probably in a second though. But yeah, it was just taking the break of the 15. Let's have a look at this. Quickly have a look at this top step tilt as well. Top step, 59% of people long, 41% of people are short on gold right now. People who are short from around 21.8262, 21.8262. So the average short price is this previous resistance. So you've seen a lot of people get stopped out pretty nicely here. What are you hitting? You're hitting around 14 ticks, which is pretty nice. Where's your 20 going to be right above them highs? Yeah. If you start to reject this resistance, imagine some people will be trying to take some sells here, take some sells of this resistance stop loss just above that high there. So it's kind of playing it into the retail trap here. So as soon as you start grabbing these highs, you can probably take some off the table. Watch Brett's camera. Wait, whoa. I'm missing out here. There you go. I'm up like $300 on this position. 2 contracts, not bad. You got no bottom wick on this current 5. So if you do instantly just grab these lows, you could just take off one there, 340. Yeah, cool. I just closed 50% of that. So any of you guys who are still in this position, I just closed 50% and put stops to break even. If you're in it more, like 5 contracts or so, I would close like 70% ish. It's a very quick scalp. There's no bottom wick on this current 5 or the previous 5, so this could easily drop back down. But this trade was literally just you're trying to see if you can take it much higher up into here, and that's where I'll leave just a 1 contract runner. But first target to re-grab these previous 30-minute highs has just been hit. So that's the area where you want to be break even and taking a little bit off the table. If you can see it run, amazing. Piano in trade on top step X. Yeah, you can, Robbie. Yeah, you can, man. You can. I'm not on it at the minute. I'll wait till I get the funded account. I'm on Tradeovate right now, but yeah, you can, man. Yeah, you can see your P&L. Oh, wait, do you mean like, can you set? Oh, as in like set like a dollar risk amount? Did you mean, sorry? Just joined. Any trades taken? Yeah, we're in this trade, Rockman. We're in this trade. You just closed 50% of this little position here. I still think this could come back down and retest some of these levels. So taking it off there as your re-grabbing previous 30 highs is the best place in this trade. Yeah, I'm in this trade, Chris. Yeah, I took it off the 15 flip, man. Took it off the 15 break at the high there. I've just closed 50%. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just really being a smart ass. I know. 24/7, man. So what did you hit there? Hit like what, 17 ish ticks here. Literally grabbed them highs perfectly and it's starting to instantly reject. I imagine a lot of retail traders would have probably been trying to do something like this today, looking for this play back down. People short here put their stop loss just above this little resistance, and then you're pretty much buying up into where most people are getting stopped out, and that was the reason I wanted to buy up into that. Buy up into where most people are trying to sell, and that's your very quick scalp. I say very quick, it's still like about 17 ticks in like less than 10 minutes. Can we grab again on the retest? Nah, that's the TP area hit. That's the first one. You may still come up into here, but that's the area where you already break even and securing some partials. So if you then start re-entering, I'm already out. So, because you still got, you got this area here as well. You just reacted off. If we can get some re-entries, I'll share them when we do get them. Oh shit! I'm on the wrong screen share. Here. Sorry guys, I don't know how the hell I was clicked on that. My bad. But no, as you're grabbing these highs here, that's where you want to be closing majority of your position and go and break even. So if you then start re-entering, well, you've already missed the move. It's already done. Like I say, if we get more entries, amazing. But that's that little push. Had a bad day today. Hit the stop loss for my long. So then took an early buy. Yeah, I've only just started to watch it, to be honest. I haven't watched Asia at all today. So what we do with this trade is what I mentioned in the trading strategy. Is awesome for these snipes. Trading at high time frame doesn't suit this range like this. Yeah, 100% man. Yeah, I agree, Chris. But the good thing also about trading high time frame is like you can literally just like set your alerts and chill as well. I do think CPI will give some pretty big moves today. If anyone didn't understand why I took that very quick trade, feel free to let me know, and I can quickly recap it for you guys whilst we're waiting here. I'm gonna wait for this probably next couple of 5 minutes to close. So if anyone wants me to quickly recap it, let me know. Trim partials on Tradeovate. Well, if you took long like 5 contracts on this, you just change the contract size to whatever you want to take off and then sell it back. So you have to sell back whatever you're buying, and vice versa. If you're in a short 5 contracts, you want to close 2, you just buy back the 2. Yes, please. Yeah, of course. Please recap it. Yep, sure. Second alert saved me because I was overtrading bad. Yeah, alerts are a lifesaver, Chris. Fucking alerts are my lifesaver, man. Honestly. Powerful trader is the flip of the new Owly. Yeah, exactly. So I'll explain it for you guys because that's what we're here for. If you guys didn't catch it, it doesn't matter. If you guys did catch it, amazing, good job. But the reasons for this trade is obviously you guys know, like I said, obviously on the daily, there's a lot of daily highs to come and grab, and you're also grabbing yesterday's low. So as you're grabbing yesterday's low and at this major like hourly and 4 hourly support, you're looking for this reaction with very clear highs to come back and grab. And the nice thing about this is you can kind of see here, you have this, is very, very minor, but it's very important. If you take a look at what was on the 30 or the hourly as well, I believe. It doesn't matter, but you have this previous rejection here on gold off this hourly support. But gold is never just going to reject off a support once and just push up. This is why I always say it's pointless you trying to be the first one in the markets, because that's not how gold moves. Gold is never going to have this rejection and just push higher. You're always going to come down and re-grab the lows. So as you... Oh, too fast. As you... Let me just replay. My mic's in the way. I'm trying to get rid of this candle. So this is when we jumped on. So as you have seen here on gold, you've had this initial rejection of this support. You've grabbed previous daily lows. You've then pushed back down, re-grabbed that hourly low, and failed to close below. So you're clearly still finding that support. And then when you drop down to the 30, you can see it skipped it on. That was our entry. Was that our entry? Was it the next one? Yeah, it was this one. So, and then as you can see here on the 30, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 previous 30s that have all respected each other. And pretty much what I was saying is, even if gold is going to see this push down, you're going to need to tap back up into all these highs before seeing this retracement. And taking this retracement can be the trade that you can take advantage of. Then once we get up here, whatever happens, happens. But you're buying back up into the fact that we're at this major hourly support. We've re-grabbed the lows, but you haven't grabbed any highs. So then you drop down to the 15, and it's, again, fast forwarded it again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But then if you take a look at the 15, so 15 had this very nice little double bottom here. You've come down, you've grabbed the lows. So most retail traders on gold would have been trying to do something like this. Retailers try to buy off this support, put their stop loss just below this little double bottom, and they get stopped out. So as people are getting stopped out there, 15-minute closes back above after grabbing these lows here. All I'm literally saying to myself is, cool, if this next 15 opens and instantly pushes down, I have buys up into here and up into here, and I'll risk off wherever the low is once the 15 closes bullish. So you wait for the 15 to create the bottom wick, and as it's creating the bottom wick, I put the buy stop at the high. So If it reflips back bullish, I'll get tagged into the buy stop and it'll have a lovely push down. If it doesn't reflip bullish and it just keeps pushing down, then I'll just delete the buy stop. I don't care. But the next 15 opened, instantly pushed down, and then rebroke its high and flipped bullish. And that was the entry. And you instantly came up and also grabbed these highs. So your risk was like 7 ticks. And if you take a look at the 5-minute here, you can also see you have a lot of liquidity to grab up here, especially once you come back to reject it again. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 equal highs. So retail traders take sells here, put their stop loss just above that high, and that's where you close like 70% of your position and put your stop to break even, because that's your first target. So it's playing liquidity to both sides of the markets. You're taking buys after most retailers took buys here off this triple bottom, got stopped out. You basically see it close back above the range. You've had the liquidity grab, you've had the closure back above. This is the retest. You guys on Zoom already know the elements we're talking about here, and you have very clear targets. You have a lovely double top here, and you have a lovely double top up here. If this could have just kept pushing, you would have had some amazing runners. But as soon as you start hitting 18 ticks, this is also previous 30 highs. That's where you have to manage your position. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Lovely morning star here as well. There was just so many reasons to see this push up on gold. There was like, I don't know, about like 5+ confluences to see this continue that push up. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And that's 18 ticks. As soon as you start grabbing, like I say, these highs here, your entry and exit is also literally perfect. You're exiting as you're grabbing this resistance, which is also previous 30-minute highs that I spoke about here. These and these highs. As soon as you start grabbing these highs, you put your stops to break even, you take some partials, and that's your trade. And now from what happens here on out, who knows? Could we do the second part of what I've been talking about, where this could just be a top weight, grab these highs before pushing lower? Maybe. But we'd have to wait to see it re-break these levels now. I do still love the fact that you have this 30-minute 1, 2, 3 equal highs up here. If gold's going to have an even deeper retracement, you're very likely going to liquidate all of these as well. So we do still have opportunities, if we can maybe come down, grab some more lows again, to still buy it back all the way up into these highs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a very quick scalp, and I knew it was going to come in that quick. That's why I stopped doing the kind of overall outlook, because I knew this flip was going to come in, and I don't want to miss it. It was just so clean, very clean. Did you guys on Zoom catch this one as well? I think Mark said you got it.
Yeah, I got it. It was literally, I think, 1 tick away from my 20 tick, and then it ended up closing just above break even. Anyway, just to lock in something, because it was rejecting pretty hard. So
yeah, good management, man. Mark got it, Brian got it, Jack got it. Does he snag 20? Yeah, beautiful, man, beautiful. Yeah, I was a little late, but still got 10. You got it, Joe?
Yeah, but I'm still in it.
Oh, nice. Tom got it, nice.
I just trailed 15 long.
Yeah, it was like got 10. Yeah, 10's good. Yeah, good. A lot of you guys did get it. Good job. Even if you guys didn't, it was too fair. It was very quick, but as long as you guys understand the reasons behind it, that's the most important part. What do you think about UJ? Got in at the doji, still holding in equal highs. Yeah, very nice. Good job, Jimmy. UJ, I haven't had a look at UJ in a very long time. We've got 5 minutes till this 30s can close, so we'll wait for that. I don't trade UJ. Fine, have a bit. UJ. Last time I looked at UJ was back here, back in October 23 was the last time I looked at this pair. Looks like you have some sells incoming on UJ. Maybe it may spike back up into here a little bit more. Like I say, I don't trade it, but if this was gold, for example, this is pretty much what I would be looking at. I'd be looking for top wicks into here to then come down and grab this daily double bottom. So you have 1, 2, 3 daily equal lows. UJ does move similar to gold, where you're never going to reject once and just push. You're always going to come down and re-grab the lows. So when you see a daily triple bottom, if you can look for sells into that, amazing. And that kind of complements us up with what we're seeing on gold. We're looking for gold to have a deeper retracement higher, which should mean UJ should have a deeper retracement lower. So I would be bearish on the day on UJ down into these lows down here. Flying out into Bali on the 25th, but this morning, very nice, very nice, man. I'm gonna book mine soon as well. Fuck, you would have just about. If we restart breaking, we'll see how this 30 closes. We are going to look for re-entries here because this trade is valid all the way up into here. But we're out of that little quick one. I'm going to see if we can get some re-entries. See how this 30 closes in about 3 minutes here. You may look to get back in. If this 30 gives us an instant bottom wick again, and closing above all these previous highs, like 30 rejections off that support, but just beautiful. Just execute that 30 support. Once it grabs them lows, you already got a pretty nice trade. Like averaging anywhere around here is a very nice play. I kind of break it down entry wise to a little bit more complex, but man, just take it for what it is. It's 30 support, grabbing previous daily lows, grabbed a little double bottom, amazing. Aaron the Coat, thank you, man. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Get that YouTube algorithm pumping. You guys have already probably just got one of the best trades you can probably find on any YouTube live stream right now. I know any other gold trader who's giving you trades with a 7-tick stop loss. Every other one, I won't mention any names. That's banter. It's just banter. We're all mates. Yeah, if this 30 can close bullish in 1 minute, I am gonna look to re-enter this. If we can see, you are still rejecting this support, but I still believe a lot of people will be trying to short here, stop loss just above the highs. I imagine most people are probably trying to do something like this right now. They're trying to sell here. They probably got their stop light above here. So to still buy up into that, it still looks like a pretty nice level to me. I'm a DBS trader. Nice. Risk reward isn't bad. Yep, man. Yep. Yeah, to be fair, this one wasn't huge. I said it's 2.5. It's not huge. It's just more so. I just like the smaller losses personally. But everything works for everyone, man. But to be fair, in the beginning, it's good to let your trades breathe. Let your trades breathe. Get your win rate up, and refine entries like this over time. You guys who are like in your first year of trading shouldn't be looking to take trades like this. You should be just get comfortable with calling the direction well. That's what it's all about. You refine over time. That's the thing. You see all these Instagram traders with a 1 to 10 risk to reward, but it's all bullshit, man. Let's just have a look here. What's this top step tilt saying up here? Pretty still even here. 58% of people long, 43% short. We're gonna get this 30 close here in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds here on Goldie. How a good trader is defined is not the wins, it's how they manage their losses. Yeah, 100%, man. I agree with that. Man. In this trade, why you put your loss on the entry low? Why not the last swing low? Because you're taking the break of the 15 high. So if it breaks bullish and then comes back down and creates a new low, I don't want to be in the trade. So I don't need to have it all the way down here. You only could have had it there. Still, you're only risking 17 ticks. Doesn't really matter. But if I'm taking the break of the 15 high, once it's created the bottom wick, if I get tagged in and it comes down to create a new low, well, it's probably just going to push down even more. So it's like, well, you may as well just take the loss and look for a better entry down here. Because if it's true volume and you've already created the bottom wick, as it reflips bullish, you shouldn't need to come anywhere near this. Once you understand liquidity grabs like this, you can pretty much play it like that. I'm still in. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if we can get some re-entries here. 30. So we've grabbed these highs here. 30 kind of has a double top again. Let me just have a look at a 5 minute here. Let me have a look. So you kind of have this high. This high is of interest as well. What would that be if you start to take the break of these highs? Because the upside is still pretty nice. It is the, this is the first 1 minute of the 30 though. I wouldn't want to see this 1 minute. This 30 flip bullish just yet. I'm gonna put this in just yet. Actually, I need to see a little bit more of a 30 bottom wick than that personally. But you have a nice little evening star there, push down, close no bottom wick, grab the lows, re-push them back higher. You may see it push from here, but you're only 1 minute into this 30. If you want the next 30 to flip bullish and have a nice push up, it's unlikely that it's going to happen within the first 2 minutes. So you kind of need a little bit more of a bottom wick. Maybe even this 5 minute close a little bit doji. Next 5 minute come down, re-grab the lows because you are still in this pretty messy range, but you're looking to get in with the breakout. Let me see here. Remember, guys, you do have CPI today as well. So if you do get any quick scalps, don't be scared to take profit today. I think you're going to see London have a much, US session have a much bigger move, and you're going to grab a lot of highs. But in London, don't be too aggressive. Let it grab liquidity first. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So 5 minutes reflipping that.
I'm taking this 40 flip into those early highs, so if it managed, so there we go.
Yeah, good man. Where did I go wrong? Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. So with your one there, Alan, you entered at a double bottom. Like if you look here on the 5, you hadn't grabbed these lows. So this was a retail trap. People jump in longs here, but their stops just below the low, and then they get stopped out before the push up. And if you take a look at it on the 15 as well, here you had 2 equal lows, and you had some resistance here. So you're always going to come down and re-grab them lows. If you ever see a time where you have 2 equal lows like this, you're always going to come and re-grab them before that push. And your second point here, your number 2 that you have labeled, I'm not sure what time is this. I think that's the 30 maybe. I think you're on the 30 there. Well, number 2 is a closure back above a level, but here on your chart it looks like the 30. So you had your support like this, which was nice. Looked like closed below, retest, and just kept pushing down. So the 2 is the closure back above. So if you were to, but even still here, like I said, gold, and it's just an extra little bit of tweaking, man. But you'll see it more. But if ever you see gold just reject once and then come close to it, it's never gonna push up from there. It's always gonna re-grab the lows. So I basically look at this as a double bottom, and I know that I'm actually trying to take shorts into that double bottom, or I wait for the double bottom to get grabbed, and then I take the buys from here. So it's just a little extra thing to keep an eye on, man. But yeah, gold, if you see this initial rejection on gold, it's never just going to push up off one rejection. You're always going to re-grab the lows. Like see here, you reject once, you re-grab the lows, then you have the push. So here you had all these equal lows, you grab all of them, and then you push back up. Reject once, grab the lows, push higher. Reject once, grab the lows, push higher. Here, reject the lows once, re-grab the lows, push higher. So if you ever see it just reject once, and especially if you see something like this where the next one comes close to it but doesn't grab it, I sometimes actually take shorts into that as well if it can be worthwhile. And then you look at it on the 15, and it was actually a double bottom being formed here again once you come back close to it. Yeah, so just that extra thing to keep in mind. But your overall level to watch this as a liquidity grab was perfect, man. Was perfect. That was the previous daily lows, and you got the exact same highs marked on as me as well. But yeah, you just want to wait for this extra grab, and then the push. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, it's something you'll notice a lot more now. And if you do start to notice these little double bottoms and the 30 rejections, sometimes you can actually take trades into that, man, which can actually be very profitable as well. They're kind of like the liquidity continuation plays. Like you can see here, even gold, you have this rejection once. It did grab on here, but you kind of retest it, and this becomes my liquidity level, and I'm looking for shorts into that. Because if gold's going to have a true reversal or a true pushback to the highs or lows, it's always going to come down, re-grab the lows before having the push. And that's kind of one of the things that in the beginning I always used to try and be the first one in the markets, and I always used to, I'd be trying to buy gold from here just thinking it's going to push up. And then I'd always get stopped out before it just pushed exactly in my favor. But then it kind of took enough chart time to realize that that's not actually how gold moves on any time frame. Even if gold's going to reject, a massive level of resistance, it will reject once, it'll re-grab the highs, and then it will have to push back down. And if it doesn't, and you get something like this, then you buy up into that, and that can also be your trade. So yeah, it's such a minor thing, but on gold, it's so key, man. It's so key. And sometimes, like I say, if I see this double bottom, I'm looking to short into that, and sometimes that can give you like 20, 30 ticks, and that can just be your trade as well. Shorting into that liquidity. How was your birthday, man? Yeah, my birthday was good, thank you, man. It was good. My last year being in my 20s, which is pretty scary, but it was good, thank you, man. Let's have a look at this 5 here. You still haven't really grabbed these highs. Oh, you're just re-grabbing previous 5-minute lows like we said. Could you take the flip of this 5 and risk off the low? What would you be risking? What time is it? 38. Looking for this nice big play. You're risking 7 ticks again. Maybe. You got 1 more minute. I'm not gonna put this one in just yet, guys. I'll tell you if I put this one in. It's got 1 minute to flip. I don't think it's just gonna rip higher from here. I think the 5-minute will still range a little bit more and give you another entry. So we'll just wait for this 5-minute to close.
Aaron.
Hiya.
Guess where we went?
Where did you go?
That market that stinks.
Nice.
Remember that?
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
Oh, it was stinky, that weren't it? Oh, bro, I got this hat. Look, you what?
Where? Where are you? Let me get you up. Nice.
In it. Guess how much?
£5.
£2.50.
Nice.
Tell you what, I won't. You can't make it for that.
No, you can't make it for that. No, it's good.
I think she just wanted to get her money back. You know what I mean?
You should be locked up, Ian.
I've got 17 seconds here. I always get wrecked on those liquidity grabs. Thanks for showing me that. Error in my trading. Yep, good man. Glad it helped. What broker do I use? I'm trading on TraderVate here. Let's TraderVate here, man. So 5-minute just closed. No, it's not bad to be fair. If you can come back down and retest these levels a little bit more, you may have some buys here on gold again. I reckon I still believe so many people are trying to short this resistance on gold. Lots of people short in here, stops just above these highs or above these highs here. This double top here to get grabbed is very, very nice.
There's a third touch of a trend line as well on the 15.
Is there?
That's the second touch. That's the second touch where your liquidity is.
Where? Oh yeah, huge trend line, man. Yeah, like all the way, all of this. You can have one coming up like there. You got kind of another one coming like here. Yeah, nice. I like it. Right, let's have a look. I haven't put this in yet. Let me see. I think you may push from there. I hope not. You may push from there. But is Silver Bullet delayed because daylight savings since LC doesn't open? I'm not too sure what that is, unfortunately, man. I'm not sure what Silver Bullet is, man. I can't help you, unfortunately. But yeah, I did actually just notice today that even the 4 hours are now closing at different times. Usually this 4 hour opens and closes at 6 and 10 a.m. London time, but because the time changes, it now actually closes at 9 a.m. London time. But I'm not entirely sure what Silver Bullet is, man. So you just create the top wick there, grab previous 5-minute highs, and now you're creating that bottom wick. If I'm going to see some longs, I want to see how maybe you react around like this low here, and then I'll take the break of this high here. And this is, we're coming into the last 5 minutes of the 15, so let's just have a quick look at this 15. I think so, Chris. I think so, man. And you just grabbed this little 15 double top as well, failing to close above just yet. You kind of have a lot of 15 lows down here to grab, so I'm just going to wait for this 15 to close. I'm not going to rush the re-entries just yet. We did get that nice little buy, and I do still think we're going to get a nice buy, but I'm not going to jump in re-entries just yet. All of these 15-minute lows here kind of intrigue me to potentially get grabbed. ICT concept. Yeah. Pay attention to this swing high and low. Where does ST come from? Yeah. What are you drinking? Protein shake? Yeah, it's a protein shake blended with some mixed berries, man. Little protein shake. Well, not a little one, a normal size one, but a little protein shake. Oh, you kind of did just create that little. Yeah, if you re-break that high, you're going to see the push. We're going to have to survive the next bottom wicket of 15. So you just kind of, at this 1, 2, 3, retested the lows here. So if you restart breaking, this high, you may see this push, but you'd want to have it push pretty aggressive because the next 15 is still going to give you a bottom wick. I personally think it makes sense to wait for the next 15. I'm going to wait for this next 15 to close personally. It's only like 2 minutes away, 1 minute away. Just realized gold move a lot on New York session. Yeah, gold does move a lot in New York session. Yeah, it does. Well, I didn't really yesterday, yeah, but normal times, yeah, it does. I took some buys in New York yesterday. From, have I still got it on? No, I don't. I took buys here yesterday, and this was the buys that passed the Top Step X combine. After you grabbed all of this liquidity, wait for this 5 minute to actually finally break out, and took the break of this previous high, because it grabbed the lows and then re-broke the highs and just had a nice try. Rum and Coke? Yeah, I wish. Still hold my entry from 2174. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, beautiful, yeah. Good hold, man, yeah. Ideally, you want to be holding it back up into, at least up into here. Yeah, 2179, yeah, 2179, yeah. Very nice entry. Alright, 15's just closed there. Let me just see how this 15's just closed. You're not even at the London openings. You've got 15 minutes till London's got to open. 15's a little bit doji. I hate how you can pass the combine in 7 days more, so I love it. Yeah, it was good. I mean, did I share the actual stats in Discord? I think I did. Did I not? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was only a 50k, but it was good to do it on the actual on the Top Step X platform. Because it was my first time proper actually using it, and I really liked it. Let me see if I'll share it here. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. If anyone did catch a good job, I'm not in this. If it does break them highs, manage. But I am not in this. I wouldn't pretend to be in this. I'm not in this. Yeah, so passed it. Yeah, passed it in what? Yeah, about seven trading days. Only using the Top Step X platform, trading like 1 to 2 contracts. So if you did take that, you probably managed there. Not that minute, but if you did manage, as soon as you start grabbing them highs, that's like the top wick on the 15th in the first like 1 minute. So you may as well just wait. But yeah, I passed it in. If you guys on Zoom want to have a look at the Top Step, just flick onto YouTube, and you guys should be able to see it. Actually, I'll just share it. Wait, how can I share another screen? Too many fucking screens. Here. So yeah, I started off pretty nicely. I don't remember. Was this during? When was this? The 4th and the 5th of March. Didn't really do anything them days, and then nice push. My biggest losing day was very, very small, like, you know, minus $13. 600, minus 13, 18, 13, these are break-even days. And then 500, 570, and then yesterday was that lovely push on gold, which was like 1,186. Getting it just over the line was fucking stressful though, because I actually closed the gold buys as it hit 53,000, and then it quickly dipped back down, and I was like, I don't know, maybe $20 away from passing, and just getting that extra $20. I went down to the 1 minute. It was fucking stressful because I was like, if I fuck it up from here, I'm gonna be really annoyed. But yeah, it was good. What was this average winning trade? It says 127. I don't know how accurate these are. 76% win rate. Yeah, I actually had a lot of trades yesterday. I posted how many trades I did have yesterday, and it was actually quite a lot because it messed around so much. I was just trying to catch them buys the whole time. But yeah, it was good to pass it. Hopefully, I haven't got the account yet. Hopefully, we'll get it. Maybe, not I don't want it today with CPI anyway, but hopefully we'll get it probably tomorrow or something. But I'll do a full YouTube video breaking down the Top Step X platform. Was it like 12 o'clock? Yeah, it was at like 12 o'clock, man. Yeah, it was. And to be fair, that's the latest I've stayed up and traded in a while. And it's only because there was just so many highs to come and grab that I was like, fuck, if I go to bed and I miss this, I'm going to be pissed. Like, even just to grab these highs here, we had this double top, this double top again here, triple top. I was like, man, these highs are getting grabbed. I know very confident that these highs are going to get grabbed. And as soon as we grab these lows here, kind of messed around for so long and then pushed. Oh, sorry, man. Thank you, man. Here. Thank you, man. Here, you guys see it?
Yeah, gotcha.
Nice one, thanks, man. These highs here, I just knew that these were getting grabbed. So I was like, fuck, man, I don't want to go to bed and miss this. And as soon as New York opened, you finally broke out of this little range. 5 minute close bearish, and all I did here, as this was grabbing the lows here, I just put the buy order on the break at this high because it grabbed the lows. I was like, if it re-breaks this high, it should have a nice push. Because even this looks like, at real time, this looks like a potential grab of the highs and a grab of this little double top to push down, which it very well could have been. So I was like, well, rather than trying to take the retest entry, I just said to myself, well, wait for it to actually re-break the high and grab the lows. So it grabbed the lows first, re-broke the highs, stop losses in below this low, and was playing it back up into like this resistance up here, which was also the second touch of the trend line that we spoke about in London yesterday. And absolutely just like smashed in like 10 minutes. I was like, I fucking knew this was going to come in. But this is the first time I've traded New York that late in quite some time, actually. Which is pretty lucky because I wasn't even supposed to be home yet yesterday. What's it go up to here? What's your usual risk to reward? I'd say like around a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 maybe. I'd say probably somewhere around that. But like my kind of risk reward, it just changed quite a lot. Like I don't ever let my trades come down and hit full stop loss. I manage my trades way before that. Like the example of the buys that we took here this morning from here you know, hard stop was like here. But if this 5 minute didn't actually close above these levels and then it came back down, you know, I'd cut it there straight away. And that would be my loss, like very small. So it does change, but my average stop loss is like sub 15 ticks. And that's not because I enter in every single trade at like a minus sub 10 tick stop loss. I just manage my trades. I very rarely let my trades come down and hit full stop loss. Exactly the same with the trade that we took. Was it yesterday? Did we take the shorts yesterday in London? Yeah, we took these shorts here yesterday in London. Here to this is the short we took yesterday on the London stream. If you guys can go back and watch it, to come down and grab all of these lows here, like this. But for me here, exactly the same thing. So I took the shorts off this 5 minute here, but once this 5 minute closes back bullish, I get out of the trade there and just wait and then look for re-entries. I don't let the trade just come anywhere near my full stop loss. If I'm taking sales here off this resistance and the 5 minute closes back above a level, I'll just cut it and wait. I won't let it come near my stop loss. If it then closes back bearish like this, that's fine. Just take the re-entry. But it's all about reacting, not predicting. Like if this 5 minute closes bullish, it's probably just going to keep pushing up. If it doesn't and it fakes out, well then that's fine. I'll react to the fake out. But I react to it closing bullish and then react to it closing bearish. So yeah, average risk for what I say, maybe 1 to 2, but it also depends. I manage my trades way before that as well. I just got this in Discord. What the hell? Yeah. Oh, is that about? Yeah, he's from Discord, man. Yeah, Jake's from Discord, man. Yeah. Like, is it like a trade copy or something? It can go in any direction. No, that's not true. Our strategy works on a higher time frame exactly the same. A swing trader for like 5+ years. So if it's a different strategy, don't waste your time. That's why people go around in circles. But yeah, our strategy works on fucking any time frame, man. I literally trade the high time frame to pass the FTMO challenge. Yeah, thanks, Chris, man. Thank you, man. But yeah, if you want, you trade our plan on the fucking weekly if you wanted to. Follows it the exact same way. So once you pass the combine, you have to have 30 profitable days to be eligible for a payout. No, only 5. No, not 30. No. That's way too many. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, it looks like this 5's gonna still pushing up here. I'm not on the longs just yet. Yeah, five $200 days. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah, if you want to take out 100% of the balance, then you know it's after 30 winning days. But I wouldn't recommend doing that anyway. You should build a buffer in it, and grow it. Yeah, if you want to take out absolutely everything, then yeah, you need 30. But if you just want to take out 50% of it and keep the other 50% in, it's only 5 $200 days. Is any 4x props? I don't right now. I did just pass an FTMO last month. I haven't had my details verified just yet, but I'll be using that more so for higher time frame trading. Still same plan, same shit, same stuff. Still just trading gold as well. But I don't really use that for like 5 minute scalping. I just use futures for scalping, and I don't really use any FX anymore, to be honest. Where is it? Where is it? 4th of March. Here. Well, I'll show you the. That was the verification. Where was the actual challenge? Where is it? What date is it? How do I see the challenge? Why can I not see the most recent challenge? Oh, there you go. There. There. So that was the one I did recently. Because some of the guys in the community wanted to still trade like the higher time frame on gold, and I just did this as more so just a test to see if it works just as well, and it very, very much does. So our consistency score on this, and I only passed this, what, like last month or something? Was like 83%. Average profit, average loss, you can see here. Days, 1,000, 1,800, 400, minus 300. What was our biggest, my biggest losing, yeah, my biggest losing day when doing that 100k FTMO was $300. Other day was like $4. You guys can't see my screen, sorry. Here. So it's like 700, 200, and this was only trading like 2.5 lots, nothing crazy. 2.5 lots, just trading gold, same stuff we're doing here. Yeah, we did it in what? How many days? How do I see how many days that is? So we did it started it on 8th of Jan and finished it on the 8th of Feb. Let's see gold here. Gold's just kind of chopping around these highs a little bit. Not really doing too much. I think you're going to see... We're going to get the London Open here in like 2 minutes as well. Any Forex broker recommendations for MT4? Nah, not really, man. I don't recommend any Forex brokers, man. I just prefer futures now. I only recommend futures, to be honest, man. Futures is just fucking way better. Way better, man.
I'm still in this, Aaron.
Oh, you nice. Where are you in from, man?
I'm in from, on the futures chart, I'm in from 2181. So I'm up like well, 20 tips.
2181, yeah, beautiful. So you're in it from...
I'm just trailing the 15-minute wall.
Yeah, good man. You're in it from like here?
Let's have a look. One sec.
So.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. How many contracts did you get, man?
I just did one to start with, because
Nice.
I thought we'd get another entry, but it's only up like 210, 220.
Yeah, 210, 220 is good, man. CPI day, little range. It's good. It's good, man. You manage your risk very well, Aaron. Hope one day to be like you. Yep. Very true, man. That's it. It's the main thing you guys got to focus on: trade management, managing your trades. It's the most important part. I know you don't see many people talking about trade management. It's very, very important. Would I be able to learn your concepts if I join your mentorship? Yeah, everything's in the community, man. I'm not here to tell you guys anything. You can just join the streams for free, but the whole entire strategy is in Discord. There's no upselling of the course or any bullshit like that. Everything is in Discord. The trading course, the previous mentoring sessions for the past 4 months, trade breakdowns, the setups outside of these streams, you know, one-to-one phone calls, everything, man, everything. But if you just want to tune into the YouTube streams, then you're more than welcome to do that as well. Yeah. Where he is today? I'm not sure. I want to hear the audios you guys are sending him.
Oh, I think it Mark sent in to us, to both of us. We're both on it, like, you know, I'm not the one to get angry, you know, sometimes.
So we got the London Open here. That hourly has just closed pretty nice. We're very unfortunate that our runners got taken out of that position, because that hourly pretty much closed exactly as I wanted. That's still only 18 ticks. But so Audi just closed nice and bullish. Now, if we're going to see some entries, up buys up into these highs, I don't think you're going to push from here. I mean, if you re-break the fucking 30 high, you will. But the way that previous 30 closed, it wouldn't surprise me if you need to wick down a little bit more. But that 30 is instantly re-breaking highs, so who knows? Could that be? But it's only the first 1 minute. I believe this needs to see a little bit more downside and grab some lows before we're going to see this push up here. Remember, it is CPI day, so we're going to take our profits quick like we did with the other one. But I believe... Oh, there you go. I was just about to draw. I was going to say, I believe you need to grab some of these 15 lows before seeing this push up. So I will be looking to maybe see this previous 15 low, maybe grab the lows down there before re-breaking the highs. These lows down here, you know, we are still in this pretty choppy range. You may still target them. Would you recommend joining the community even if I'm new and don't have complete understanding? Nah, just keep watching the streams, man. Keep watching the streams for a while. There's no need to buy anything, man. These streams are completely free. Just, you know, keep watching these. You know, watch the recap of the trade that I took down here, and understand what I'm doing here. Then, you know, whenever you feel like you're ready to you got the foundations, and you eventually want to take it next level, then yeah, more than welcome to join, man. If you've been watching it for a while and you feel like you've got the grasps of it, but you're still missing something and you want to join, then you're more than welcome. But if you're brand new and you want to keep watching the streams, you know, just do that as well, man. Been following these lives for about 2 months now. Very interested to learn more about the strategy. Yeah, 2 months is good, man. 2 months is good. If you do want to, you're more than welcome. No pressure, man. It's entirely up to you. But 2 months in the streams is great, man. It's great. Alright, let's have a look at this 5 minute here on gold. I believe we're going to see this dip down a little bit more. Could you get some sells? I don't think so. This thing's too choppy to get the sells. Are you into ICT? How do you mean into them? Like, do I trade ICT concepts? If you mean do I trade ICT concepts, I don't trade it, but I like what he does. He's created a lot of good trades. There's a lot of free value. I see a lot of people hating on ICT, but you know what? I'm not going to mention any names. I've seen people hating on ICT, but then they openly use his concepts using the exact same names. I thought that was pretty funny. But no, I don't hate ICT now. I think what he does is good. It's a little bit too much analysis paralysis for me personally, but that's just me. It's not to say it doesn't work. It's just too much analysis paralysis for me personally. It's not to say it doesn't work. It's just not for me. How are we looking, bro? Looking good, thank you, man. Looking good. Low volume due to CPI. Yeah, I think so, man. We took some buys from here. We took this little scalp up, little 17 ticks there. But yeah, I'm waiting to see if we can get some buys into this double top, man. How's the stream looking, man? It's looking good. It's all nice and crisp on my end, man. Everything's running smoothly. We've got so many applications open, and the PC's running beautifully. Wait for the YouTube channel. Trading for 50. Yeah, 100%. W50s, futures with 50s. Yeah, we're looking silky smooth. Nice one, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's really nice. I don't know how I'm gonna go back to Mac after this. You know, when I go back to the travel laptop for a little bit, it's gonna be weird. But this PC's been a game changer, man. We got the trading retreat in what's the date? Like less than a month, which is crazy. Trading retreat in Bali in less than a month. Is it less than a month? No. Just less than 2 months. Fuck, I don't know. I just work it. I don't know. I just show up. It's your trading retreat. Third of. Hey?
I'm allowed to come.
No, man, it all sold out, unfortunately.
Am I banned?
Yeah, you're banned, unfortunately, man. No guns allowed. You're too big for us.
I've got butter.
You got what?
Butter. trying to get through doors and lurk some lure pack. You know what I mean?
Lurpa.
Lurp a Joe. Oi, Aaron, who did me?
Yeah, way too big. Yeah. Did you move away from the sunny coast, dude? Yeah, I did, man. I did, unfortunately. The drive from Sunshine Coast to Brisbane every day with my partner was just a bit too much of a strain, unfortunately, man. I love Sunshine Coast. I do still come up like maybe every like 2 weeks or something. I still come up, man. But yeah, we did move. But yeah, it's the trading retreat we got on the 5th of May. We're having the trading retreat, which is going to be awesome. I say we'll be doing these every year, maybe even 2 times a year, something like that. Hopefully. Last year we did it in Thailand, which was amazing.
So good.
Yeah, amazing, man, amazing. So yeah, we got that. We got a very nice. We're doing it in Bali this year. We got a very nice villa booked. A very, very nice villa. This is the villa here. Where's the pictures? You got some single rooms, and you got where's the gallery? Yeah, the villas. The villa that we got this time is beautiful. Do I have a picture of the villa? I think I do. No, I thought I did. Yeah, we'll save it. Goldie just kind of chopping the details here. Might have to have a conference call next time. Yeah, well, I was thinking I need to kind of figure out where we're going to do because I want to do the boot camp for 2 days and just kind of do some like live trading for a few days. But I also want us to have like a good time as well, not just trade, just actually just enjoy life as well. I think that's what it's all about. Trading, so the whole reason I do these retreats is because trading is such a stressful, lonely journey, and it's all about bringing the same people who are on the same journey together and doing cool shit together. So we'll definitely do some live trading for a few of the days, but we'll also take some time to just fucking enjoy the benefits that can come from trading. I'm hoping to move to Oz, Gold Coast, Bali early next year. Very nice. Just trying to get ahead of my around trading. Pros and cons. How do you find it? Do you trade on Friday evening? I personally, I love the trading times in Australia, man. It's probably some of the best trading times there is, especially if some of the guys in the community who have busy lives or work full-time job during the day. You trade in the evening. So for me right now, it's 6 p.m. in the evening, and I'll trade here for like 2 hours, be done by maybe like 8 p.m. and then sometimes maybe trade a little bit in New York at like 10:30, 11. Sometimes even trade a bit of Asia if we want to. Keen for smashing. Yeah, George, 100%, man, 100%. I'll be down for that, man. We should, yeah. That's what I was about to say, but yeah, ice baths, that'd be amazing. That kind of retreat kind of things would be very cool. But yeah, Australia has amazing times, man. Amazing times. But yeah, you want to be ahead if you're going to move to the Gold Coast. When I was trying to move to the Gold Coast, finding a place to live was like almost fucking impossible. That's why I ended up moving to Brisbane. But yeah, it's an amazing place to want to be a trader. You can still do what you want during the day, go about your life, work a part-time job or whatever, and trade in the evening. It's literally perfect for people wanting to learn to trade. A few sections you go scout about when I was there. Yeah, what's that main one that everyone goes to?
Factory.
Yeah, that's the one, man. Yeah, every Instagrammer goes there. Yeah.
It's an absolute nightmare trying to use a machine and they'll video themselves for 30 minutes and do no exercises on it.
Yeah, fuck that. That'd be me. 8 a.m. for me, nice. 7 p.m. for me, nice, yeah. Should do it in Melbourne? Yeah, definitely. I do want to do some in Australia for sure. Try Yogata? Okay, I'll have a look, man. Also, if you really grind, you can do all 3 sessions. Yeah, sometimes I do, to be honest. Like, not purposely, but sometimes if I'm here trading Asia, and I'm streaming London, and sometimes I do still watch New York as well, because sometimes Asia on gold, and that's the good thing about trading gold is just trading gold. Gold moves well in literally almost every single time session. This is Asia today. I don't know if there's necessarily an entry, but just in terms of measuring the move, this was Asia today. This was like a 60 tick sell-off. That's huge. Asia, London, New York, gold, you can fucking trade any session. That's why gold's so amazing. A lot of the guys in the community do trade Asia, and they're all, you know, based around here. 1 AM for me, yeah, it's a grind for you, Brian. Brian's on the grind. And sometimes, you know, if you get traded in Asia and New York, trading in Asia and London, I don't even watch New York. I traded in New York yesterday for the first time in quite some time, but for the most part, I don't even trade New York. But if I can, yeah, I can stay up and trade New York until like 12 AM or something. It's not that crazy. You still wake up at like 7 AM the next morning, and you're pretty fine. I do find the only thing is, for me anyway, when I do trade late at night, so for instance last night I took these buys on gold at like 12 AM. I just find trying to sleep after you've just had a trading session is very difficult. You know, if you're trading real money and trading good sizes, it's pretty difficult to trade at like 12 PM and go to sleep within the next like half an hour. That's all. That's the only downside of trading like New York at this time of the world. It's very hard mentally to switch off after like a big evening trading session. But you know, if you want to do it, it's a grind. You can absolutely do it. DST changes. If you messed up my head, yeah. Changes are weird, man. You say you get us up every day with your strategy? Yeah, multiple times a day, man. Multiple times a day. If you're trading a 5 minute, multiple times a day. Multiple times. Not that your goal is to catch, you know, multiple trades in a day, but yeah, trades that follow our plan come up multiple times a day. I can see buys here, up into this double top, grab the lows, close bullish. I can see some buys in Asia. I'm not sure if there was any sells. We obviously had the buys here in London as well. So you've already had buys in Asia, you've had buys in London, you had buys in New York yesterday, but you also had the sells in London yesterday. And I'm not sure if there was an Asia play yesterday as well, but yeah, so far this week there's been an entry in every single session. Look at this, gold still pushing higher. I think in the UK we're very lucky for trading times. You can trade pretty much any major market. Yeah, definitely. The only thing is, if you like, when I was learning to trade in UK times, it's very difficult to work a full-time job and trade on the side as well. You kind of have to swing trade more. That's the only downside. But in terms of, yeah, when you become a full-time trader, yeah, it's very good. Let's have a look at this 30. 30 is still pushing up here on gold. 15, we've been talking a lot. 15 kind of has a little... Did you grab previous lows? No, 15 kind of has a little double bottom there. You may not grab that one, but I reckon you'll grab this before seeing this push high here on gold. Nice pump. Yeah, New York is good when you have kids, put them to bed and get into session. Yeah. I imagine that's very good, man. Definitely. You know, if you trade like something like New York, it's like, man, you can, like these buys yesterday, man. It's just like, there's like 40 ticks in like 10 minutes. It's great. Asia has some insane moves. It happened like 10 AM per time. It dropped by almost 100 ticks. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's honestly why we love gold so much. It's because you can literally trade gold at like any time session at any day and still get good moves. It's very rare to find an instrument that does all of that. London is moving a few indices right now. Yeah, let's have a look at anything else you guys are looking at as well. Feel free to post it in the chat and we can break it down and have a look. It doesn't have to just be gold. What did Nasdaq do yesterday? Nasdaq found some support. I don't know if S&P's grabbed this low, but this low here looks pretty interesting to me. If S&P hasn't grabbed them lows could be nicely to short into today. No, haven't. Cool. But yeah, Nasdaq grabbing previous daily highs. You may see this drop back down into this support down here today. Looks like a pretty nice area to me. Bitcoin, yeah. Let's have a look at fucking Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin's been on a run. on a run. Look at that liquidity grab yesterday. Grabbed all of these daily lows, had a daily double top. Boom, what a push. Absolutely insane. This is, yeah, crazy. So again, you move 1 hour later, so it'll be 1 hour. It'll be an hour earlier. Yeah, an hour earlier, man. Yeah. At the end of March, yeah, it'll be an hour earlier. I'll jump on at 4 p.m. Brisbane time. I believe. Unless I'm being stupid. I'm pretty sure I start at 4 p.m. Brisbane time. So what's Bitcoin up to? So Bitcoin, what, tapping into what, 73,000 is fucking crazy. Crazy. The daily close is just insanely bullish. Let's take some of these levels. So what you closed up, yeah, he closed above 70,000 yesterday. That's huge. Huge. And what you got above 75, sitting just above, you haven't tapped into just yet. CPI again. CPI, I don't know if, I believe news like that, CPI affects Bitcoin. It'd be interesting. But yeah, this closure back above 70 is huge, man. Any guys who did take advantage of these Bitcoin runs is fucking phenomenal. Excuse my French, but it's incredible. Moving average is still pretty far away. Not seeing so much easier to trade than gold. Depends on the plan, to be honest, man. I kind of find it the opposite. I've tried to trade NAS so many times, I just don't really like the way it moves. Sometimes I just find it so inconsistent. Like sometimes NAS can move really well, and other times it can just mess around so much. Whereas I find gold's just so consistent with the way that it moves. But yeah, you can definitely trade NAS as well for sure. Gold's still pushing down here. I'm just watching on the futures, not really doing too much. DAX. Let's take a look at DAX. Haven't looked at DAX in a while. DAX been on a beautiful run as well. When did this start? February. Huge. So obviously, daily's pretty bullish. Weekly's kind of finding some resistance though, which is quite nice. 4 hours having a dip back down. You kind of have some lows down there to tap into. You have just gold still pushing down. I am watching gold in the background, don't worry guys. You just grab this little double top here. AMP ran 100% today, really? That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, so you just DAX looks like it's kind of had its move for the day so far. To grab this double top, close back bearish, this is a pretty nice push. Overall though today, I wouldn't be surprised to see DAX back down at these lows down here. Around 17,660. Looks like a pretty nice area. But if you wanted to take some sells, you kind of want to be in from here or here. So if you're not in the sells, I'll wait for it to find some support before you get something else, because this is a pretty aggressive push down. Let me have a quick look at this gold here. Gold, oh nice. So gold is grabbing our 15 double bottom with no top wick in this current 15. If we can see this 15 re-break the high, we may look for another entry here. So this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for price to come and grab this little double bottom before seeing this push up. So now that we are grabbing that double bottom, this is the last 15 of the 30. If this can reflip bullish, you may see a nice push. You may see a nice push. How's that 30? 30 is probably looking a little bit doji. Yeah, a little bit doji, kind of bouncing off that resistance. It's still targeting up here though. If this 30 doesn't close bullish, you may come and target some of these lows. 15. Yeah, that's a pretty nice 15 grab though, to be honest. 5 minute may come and re-grab the lows one more time. Let's have a look at what most top step traders are doing. So you kind of see top step traders are still 50-50 pretty much. 51% people long, 49% people short. Average long price is 83.21, which is 83.21. So about the average long price is up there. Trying to buy on this little breakout here, I would assume. People who are short, 52% of them are in negative, short from 82.97. 82.97. So people are trying to short that resistance. So yeah, you're kind of messing around here quite a bit. Hey Aaron, when there are multiple 15 wicks to be grabbed, how do you know which one is more likely to flip after it being grabbed? Good question, man. You never know. Like, I never try and predict which one is going to be grabbed. I just wait for the breakout of that, or I try and trade into it. So, like here today, these buys we took this morning, buys here on the break of this high, I was marking on this high here, and this high here. And I never knew which high was going to be grabbed, but I just knew probably, you know, at least this high here, because you're going to retap back into that support. But rather than me waiting for that high to get grabbed and then trying to short, I prefer to take the buys up into it. So I'm exposed to the fact that anything can happen around here, and I'm trying to eliminate as much predicting as possible. But the reason I have these lows marked on here, because this is basically like a double bottom on the 5 minute. But you don't really worry about which are going to get grabbed. You just wait for the breakout anyway. So it's like you're not trying to take buys here, because then you go like, well, what if it comes and grabs this one? Well, what if it comes, and you just kind of talk yourself out of every position. You just pretty much just wait for it to break out, and then if it reflips bullish, you know, you'll be in like this, and you'll be in a beautiful trade. So I don't really think about, and that's the thing. I think a lot of people try and talk themselves out of too many positions because they think, oh, well, what if it grabs this high, or what if it grabs that low, or what if it could come back down here? But I never really think about, you know, where it could tap into. If I can get a trade into it, amazing, then I'm exposed. Or just wait for the breakout out of it, and then you're eliminating the predicting. So what trading's all about? Eliminating as much predicting as you can, and waiting for it to grab the lows and then break out is probably the best way to do it. I don't have this order in just yet, but we may have to put this in here. Let me just see how the 15 is looking. The thing is, the 30 is going to close in like 6 minutes, and I don't know if I want to take a trade. Sorry, I don't know if I just want to wait for the 30 to actually close. I haven't put any orders in just yet. I'll tell you guys if I do put in the order. But this is a nice grab of these lows here. So if it reflips bullish, you know, it would make sense. But taking a look at this 30, it's not looking too convincing just yet to me, personally. Yeah, better to wait for the 30 close bullish. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was just trying to work out the same. I think it would make sense, because although you're grabbing 15 lows, if there's really that little volume in gold, and we are going to need to grab liquidity, you may do it off the 30. You know, you may tap back down into here before seeing this push higher. So if you take the break to the 15 high and it doesn't flip, you just cancel the order anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think it's best to wait for this. It's 5 minutes away. You may as well wait for it. Even if, you know, the 30 is going to push up into here. You know, 30 will close bullish, still come down, and then push up. So it's like, well, you're going to get tagged into an entry going to profit, back down to break even, to then push up. So you may as well wait for it to close and then just look to get long from down there. So yeah, I think we wait for the 30 to close. But the good thing about taking the break of the 15 highs in this situation is if it doesn't flip bullish, you just delete your order and wait. Exactly like the same as the buys we took down here before. If it didn't flip bullish and it just kept pushing down, well, then we'll just delete the order. But if it does reflip bullish, amazing, you get tagged into a nice entry. Exactly the same thing here. If it does flip bullish, amazing, you should see it have a nice drive. If it doesn't, you just cut the position away. Yeah, that was a pretty nice example of why I prefer to take the buys the break of the highs. Is it because it created a long wick first? It's more so because this 30 is, you know, it's kind of, when I was in the longs from down here on gold, this was kind of my area where I was watching, because it's such a big level of support. Even though we have so many highs up here to get grabbed, which I'm very confident they're going to get grabbed today. It's just the fact that even though this is a massive level of resistance, even if it's going to break, you would expect some sort of reaction first, which could then do something like that. So it's more so the fact that the previous 30 didn't close bullish above the previous 30 high and never closed above this level, that I'm not as convinced. And it's the last 15 of the 30 as well. But if it does flip bullish, so be it. And the 5 minute is just, you know, since we've jumped on, we've had this play here, but then since then, you haven't really moved, and these ranges here are quite tight. Like from this support here to that resistance, you're talking like an 8 tick range. Yeah, that's all I mean by I'm not super convinced. I just want to see volume, you know. Most of my losses only come from times of low volume, so I try and understand volume and ranges as quick as I can. I'm trying to copy 2 trades on 250 accounts. Do I just put one on each for the group menu? Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, you just put in the one trade and just double the contract size, and it will copy it over to both, man. Yeah, you don't need to put in like 2 positions or anything like that. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to run to the toilet and we'll see how this 30-minute closes and see if we can get these buys on gold. I'll be 2 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes pretty choppy here for now. It's okay, we're gonna wait. It's all good. What was the single most important change that you made that took you from a non-profitable trader into a profitable trader? Good question, man. Good question. This 5 minute looks like it could actually flip bearish here. I'd say the biggest thing, I wouldn't say there's one thing. I'd say it's like a build-up of loads of things. One of the main things for me is kind of like I was saying there, is in the beginning in trading, you want to predict as much as you want as you can. You always want to be right all the time. You always want to be right. You always want to put your opinions on the markets, and you always think the market owes you something. So the biggest thing for me is just being as reactive of a trader as I can, and eliminate as much predicting as possible. You know, I'll do all my levels, I'll do all my analysis, but I won't just, you know, for instance today I want to see gold buys up into here. previous me would just be trying to buy here and just expecting it to go up and expecting something to happen. But the way that I trade now is I just wait for it to actually break out, and then I will react to the breakout. I let the market show me their cards, and then I react. Whereas most people, they want to be right all the time, and they want to put their opinions on the markets. So that was one of the biggest things for me. And also, like, just stop focusing on the money so much. Obviously, we all want to trade to make money. Don't get me wrong. That's the whole reason we're sat here right now. But if you trade from a point of, I just want to make money, you're going to struggle. It's going to take you so much longer. Once you get to a point of, I want to trade through a passion, and I have a passion for calling market moves well, then that's when you become a better trader. And like I always say, making money is a byproduct of becoming a good trader. So focus on becoming a good trader, and the money will follow. But don't just focus on the money and all these Instagram gurus who are showing you these 10K days. Ignore all that bullshit. Focus on calling consistent moves well, and the money will follow. Like I say, trading, I've said this before, but like in trading, it's not like a question of, if I can get good at trading, I might make money. No, if you get good at trading, you will make money. So focus on becoming a good trader more than becoming someone who just wants to make money all the time. When I first started, all I cared about was just wanting to make money, and that held me back for so long. I eventually got to a point, this 5 minute did not flip bearish. I eventually got to a point where, like, to me, it was more satisfying being able to call this move on gold than me coming on here and just saying, oh, look, I just made however much money on this position. No one gives a shit. So focus less on the money, focus on the skill and the consistency, and the money will follow. That's probably the two biggest things for me, man. Loads of other things, but yeah, that's probably the biggest thing for me, is not just being so glued to the money all the time. When you chase money in trading, it just holds you back for so much longer because you do stupid shit. And like I say, the money will come in trading. Like I say, trading isn't like you get good at trading, you might make money. No, you get good at trading, you will make money. So just focus on becoming a good trader, and the money will follow. And don't expect it to come within the first 6 months or year. It's going to take time, and it's going to be hard. But if you truly have a passion for trading and you want to truly become a good trader, amazing. Focus on the skill. Yeah, I just think so many people just get into trading these days because they just want to make money quick, and trading is probably one of the worst ways. If you want to make money quick online, trading is probably one of the worst ways you could do it. And once you begin this journey, it's very hard to go back. So focus on the skill, do it consistently, and you'll get there. As long as you have the passion for it, you're not doing stupid shit. You're not trying to flip an account. You're not trying to get funded tomorrow and get a 10K payout tomorrow. You're trying to get the skill. You'll get there. There's no reason. Like I always say, I'm no genius. I just showed you guys me passing the Top Step account, the FTMO account last week. I'm no genius. I was just very persistent and believed in myself. Anything I do, I always believe in myself. Awesome explanation. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, man. So true. Yep. Try to get myself predicting and using limit orders. Oh yeah, I used to always use limit orders. I hate using limit orders now. Limit orders are a terrible way to enter the markets because you're trying to put your order at a level where you're expecting something to happen. I would always use limit orders. I think I had some good trades using limit orders, but now I'll never use a limit order. Never use a limit order, and never use a hard take profit.
Thoughts on S&P 500 just grabbing all those lows?
Really?
Push down.
Oh,
Is it too bearish? They look for longs or?
No, I don't think so. You kind of got a little gap there. You may feel that. You have a little gap there. But no, I don't think so. I think it's coming into a nice area. I would expect a little bit more downside, I think. Yeah, gold just grabbed the lows as well. Yeah, so you just instantly wicked out them lows and just instantly reacted back above that level there on gold. That's the 30 lows. Let me get rid of this. We've seen that. No one cares. But you just wicked out them 30 lows, closed back above. So if you start breaking the highs here, yeah, we may have that push. Studied for 2 months, then I saw your short. Stop studying. Yeah, nice. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing as well. Is don't strategy hop either. Find something that try shit out. try out different strategies, but don't get to a point where you're just going from strategy to strategy to strategy. Give it enough time and just find what works for you. If you like the way that someone trades, just stick with it for a good enough amount of time. I did loads of different courses and strategies and just thought that nothing was working for me. But it's like I just didn't give it enough time. I never really found something that I really liked and kind of stuff that made sense to me. Yeah, what he has described. Yeah, we've all been there, man. It's all my failures in trading. That was some great advice, man. Needed to hear it. Yeah, glad it helped, man. Glad it helped. Let's have a look at this third.
Hey, Aaron. So, are you looking for a close above the highs and then a retest for entry?
Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to see this 5 minute can just break out of this little range, and then see if we can just get the next bottom wick and take it higher. Pretty much, man. Yeah, I'm just watching this little.
You were saying it always, when it breaks out, it usually always takes a retest.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, it's unlikely that it's gonna open and just rip up. Should give you the bottom wick, and then we should be able to get it. Because you just grab them lows nicely. Yeah, I just want to see it actually just because you're kind of just in this little mess here. I just want to see it actually break out of this. So now we've grabbed the lows, amazing. If we start breaking out, liquidity grab, breakout, push. I think it'd be nice. Have a trading account, but link it through TradingView. It's common, or is it better to trade directly on TradeAway? Now, whichever you prefer. I personally prefer to trade on TradeAway. But if you want to link up TradeAway to TradingView, you can do that as well. I just don't like to have my position on the same place where I do my analysis because I feel like it brings in emotions. I don't want to see my position when I'm drawing up my analysis. I want to see a clean chart. I don't want to know where my position is. But if when you're first getting into futures, if you do want to trade straight on TradingView, it's good to do that as well. Make your life a lot easier. And you can worry about trading on TradingView, get used to that in the future. But for now, it's easy if you just trade straight on TradingView. Yeah, absolutely. Do that. This strategy. Yes, sir. You know it, man. Just love how Raw and Rui keep trading. Too many fake gurus out there. Yeah, 100%. There's a fake gurus out there. Not many people could show up and trade like we do live on stream, that's for sure. We get more and more people do it, which is amazing. But most of these fake traders couldn't do shit live. We now wait until the double top is taken out. Nah, all I'm pretty much waiting to see here, we've grabbed the lows, which is amazing. I'm just trying to see if we can just get this breakout. I really want a closure above this resistance before taking it in. There's no bottom wick on this current 5, so I would have been surprised if this one broke out. Yeah, I just want to see this just this breakout. How's this hourly looking? Hourly's just grabbed previous hourly highs. Still got 20 minutes left though. This is kind of what I did expect today. Obviously, when we have CPI later on, it's kind of what I did expect today. That's why when we got that nice good move, it was very nice. Yeah, all I want to see is just a closure above this resistance. I personally wouldn't take any sells because I don't really have any downside targets because you just come into so much noise. This is kind of the range that I'm not really looking to get in. You have just created a bottom wick there on the 5, so if it re-breaks this high, you can look for it. But it's going to close in like 30 seconds here. But yeah, this is what I did expect today pre-CPI. But when we saw this lovely move up, but CPI today though, some of you guys maybe don't trade news or don't know how to trade news. Just mark on the liquidity levels and still trade it. I still trade the news like normal. There's some very, very nice highs to come and grab today on gold. If these don't get grabbed before CPI, that you could see CPI have a decent wick up here on gold. So be watching both of these liquidity levels here on the 5 minute. I think you can come up much higher. Our target from yesterday is all the way up here. I believe anyone who is probably trading like the higher time frame on gold is probably short from like somewhere around this resistance and probably trying to do something like this. So I think there's a pretty high chance you could see CPI wipe out a lot of these highs before then, push them back down. If it grabs the lows first, buys up into all these highs, look pretty nice to me. But these are my liquidity levels coming into CPI. These highs up here and these little intraday highs. Go for a minute. Liquidity is a magnet when there's news. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's why news is still good, man. News is just volume. People get scared of trading news, but as long as you understand your levels, trading the news is what you need. The news is the liquidity. The news is the volume. This candle has like a really tiny wick. Do you consider a valid wick? This one, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yep. Even this one, you know, it's got very, very small, and that one is kind of like these ones here. You'd argue they have bottom wicks, but yeah, when they're that small, it's difficult. But like these ones, yeah, absolutely. Kind of got a 5-minute double top here. If this is the last 5 out of 15. 15's not looking too bad. You have just grabbed previous 15 lows. 15, what would you take? If you take the break of the high, what are you risking? You'll be risking the 15 low. 13 ticks to make like 17. Not bad. Not bad. You can see here on this 5-minute on the futures is just sideways. Sideways, sideways, sideways. I don't want to get trapped up in this noise. Look at this. There's that double top. Yeah, so on the futures, this level here is around 85.5 is the level that you're looking to target on futures today. These highs here, yeah, 85.6 to 86 is where you're looking to play gold up into. Like I say, I personally won't be taking any sells today because there's just too many highs to come and grab. Well, that's on an intraday right now anyway. I personally don't see any sells on gold. I have no downside targets. They've all been grabbed. I'll only take some sells maybe once you grab these highs, and then you're looking to target these areas down here. So the downside targets, which I'll only take if you start closing bearish, once you've grabbed these highs, I'll be looking for down here. But I will not take any sells down here until you grab these highs, and then I could consider that. But I would rather take the buys up into that, and that will be my trade, and I won't even have to worry about CPI. But this would be the downside little double bottom here as well, just in case you do start closing bearish. You got to be, like I say, adaptive and open to anything. But I prefer pre-CPI to grab a lot of these highs. Gotta jump off, lads. Have a good trade session. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. 55 seconds till this 15's gonna close. We're gonna break out. Let me drop back to the 5. 5 minute just flipped off, grab lows. Yeah, it did. Yeah, re-grab the lows again. You kind of got a little 5-minute triple top here. It's 40 seconds. Let me get rid of this little resistance. We know where it is now, because you may be able to get in before it breaks out and be in with the breakout. Take the break of the 5 high. You have to manage as soon as you grab these highs. I don't know if it's worth it. What would that be? Be risking what? 8 ticks. You're looking to play up into here. The only thing is, you would have to manage this as soon as you start grabbing these highs here, which is pretty aggressive. I'm just going to draw this on and just leave it, just watch it. I'm personally not going to execute this just yet. 15's about to close here in like 3 seconds. If it opens with an instant bottom wick, then, you know, then we could be onto something. Let's see. Futures. It's a very, very doji close. So what would you have if it flips bullish? I just don't think. I'm just skeptical of the volume, that's all. How's that 30 looking? 30 is incredibly doji as well. Doji. 15. Let's see. This is a pretty nice bottom wick though. I haven't put it in by the way, guys. If you do want to put it in, you can. I just don't like the look of this volume. It's definitely a valid play. I'm just not liking the volume. Do you use candlestick patterns to help you in your trading decisions? I use them. Yeah, kind of, man. Kind of. I mean, I only use like price action. You may have just got tagged in. I'm not. Actually, futures hasn't flipped yet, so you wouldn't have got tagged in just yet. The currency just created a top wick. Futures hasn't actually flipped. Wait for New York session to take the short on UJ. Yeah, I think so. I think so, man. I think so. How was that? How was that UJ one looking? Yeah, kind of still had a nice Asia push up and kind of chopping around. But yeah, that double bottom down there looks like a pretty nice target on UJ. So the futures hasn't flipped yet. You'd be looking to pick it above, like here. You'd be risking off once it does flip the low of that candle. If it doesn't flip, just cancel it. But yeah, I do use candles on gold. Morning stars like this and head and shoulders is probably my favorite. I don't really use like wedges and all that shit. But yeah, like price action, morning and evening stars and head and shoulders is probably what works the best on gold, I think. But still, I don't.
Later, fellas.
See you, man. Enjoy. Have a good one. But I still don't really use it like, I don't. If I trade head and shoulders, I don't trade it like the conventional way of wait for the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, then take the break out of the neckline. I'm usually in at like the right shoulder, and we're like anticipating the breakout. 15's too heavy there. You come very close to that 15, you're probably just going to grab it. So if you did have a buy order, just delete it on gold. Currency created a top wick, futures didn't, which is nice. I didn't put it in though. Let's see that 30. Yeah, 30 is too bearish. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. I don't think we get anything in the next 10 minutes. I think you're gonna have to wait for the hourly. You already had that nice little scalp up buys today on gold. We got CPI later on. Be watching all of these highs here on gold. You can see this 5 just left like a triple top. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the session done now. I'm gonna set some alerts and see how we go. You guys on Zoom, I'll upload this session after. Make sure to watch the start of the Zoom where we took these buys here just to understand that position at like pretty much 7 a.m. London time. As soon as the stream starts, I recap these buys here. So Zoom guys, I'll talk to you guys in Discord in like 1 to 2 hours and we'll see what else we get today. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy, guys. Bye. Bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm gonna wrap up there. Lots of value on today's stream. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. If you got the early buys with me when we first took them, good job. That was pretty much our scalp for the day, and we pretty much chopped until then. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune on. You guys have asked some amazing questions today. Be sure to watch this stream back because there is a lot of value in here. Be careful of CPI. You guys have my upside liquidity levels to watch as well. And I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. London time. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Enjoy. Peace.